What's up, family? We're out in the garden once again looking at this beautiful plant here that's loaded with vitamins and minerals that's good for your digestive system, your blood, your bones, your entire body. And we're gonna use it to make a nice Bhagi rice. It's Callaloo, also known as Chorai Bhagi, well known in the West Indies and the Caribbean. And I'm gonna show you how I use it to make this wonderful rice recipe. Keep watching. It's Caribbean Ducks. I'm glad you can join me in the kitchen. Thank you for being here. Let's get started. Yes, once again, we're out in the backyard. Awesome weather here in South Florida this evening. And I'm teaching the kids about the organic foods and plants that we can use in many of our recipes. So we're gonna gather up some of these Callaloo Chorai Bhagi, and we're gonna get some more ingredients to go along to get started on this recipe. So keep watching. So we have many of these plants growing throughout the yards. They're easily grown, low maintenance. You don't have to water them as much as regular plants. They're very hardy but valuable. We're gonna go ahead and collect some more of those throughout the yard. Here we go in the backyard. We're gonna get some more of these. So ideally we want to gather up about maybe 3 cupfuls of that when we chop them up all together. Now we're gonna get some scallions, some green onions to go along with our recipe. We have a nice bundle here. And now we're gonna get some celery. These some Chinese celery that's much more fragrant and tastier than the regular celery. And I'm gonna cut a few sprigs of that as well. And now, like most Caribbean people, we have to have our time of the essence in any of our ingredients to add flavor. Here's some puਦੀna, some broadleaf thyme, Spanish oregano. Gonna get a nice piece of that. And about 2 sprigs of rosemary. And that's gonna have an extra layer of flavor. Kick it up a notch. Yes, guys, if you have these ingredients on hand, use them. Here's my little helper. She found some long beans growing, and she likes to eat them raw, right off the vine.
Long beans.
You like them? All right, good. You pick them right off the tree. Right off the vine, huh? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Caribbean Ducks here. Today we're doing another outdoor backyard cook. And I have made some important guests here. These are my guests that I'm cooking for today. You guys join me and we'll get started. So these are my ingredients I have here. I have my scallions that I just cut from the backyard, and 2 sprigs of rosemary. I have my broadleaf thyme and my fresh celery that we got from the backyard as well. Fresh fine leaf thyme. We have garlic. We have onions. We have carrots and a small piece of pumpkin. So we're gonna get started. I got me some brown rice here. 1 cup of brown rice, washed, ready to go. Got me some olive oil, salt, and since I'm cooking for these important guests, I'm not gonna use pepper. And we have some coconuts, so dry coconut that I'm gonna chop, cut, and milk for this recipe. One more thing, our main ingredients is our Callaloo spinach. I got some more in the bowl here that we're gonna rinse and strain, and we're gonna get going. One more thing that I'm gonna use that a lot of people don't use in their recipes is I'm gonna use some pimento berries. Take a look at them. Pimento berries gives a lot of flavor. I'm gonna use just a few of those pimento berries. About 10 to 12 pimento berries should do. So now I'm in the kitchen grating my coconut after I peeled it and cracked it open. I'm doing this the old-fashioned way. And then I'm gonna juice it in some cold water, just press it, squeeze out all that milk out of there, and then I'm gonna strain it into a fine sieve. I managed to get about a cup and a half. Anything extra, I'm gonna freeze and keep. And now I'm back outdoors to cut up the rest of the seasoning and the vegetables. You guys keep watching. Watch how this go with fresh ingredients. Our scallions, I'm gonna use a nice big batch of that, chopped up finely. Yes, guys, we're not skimping on the ingredients here. We're gonna use a full onion, one large yellow onion. Then I'm going in with about 4 to 5 cloves of garlic minced. And our Chinese celery. Like I said before, this is much flavorful than your regular celeries. And broadleaf thyme, Spanish oregano, we're going with that. And I'm getting ready with my carrots here. Just 2 large carrots here that I'm gonna dice up here. I'm going in with my pumpkin. Now you can use regular pumpkin. I'm using butternut squash. I feel like the butternut squash cooks a little bit better and melt even more. Add a lot more flavor. I like using the butternut squash, so that's what I'm using here. Just a little piece. We want to get about a cupful of diced pumpkin here. About a cup of carrot, cup of pumpkin. Now, back to the stove. I'm gonna go in about 3 tablespoons of cooking oil or olive oil. Heat that up and add all our aromatics and vegetables and let it saute down, releasing all those wonderful flavor that we're gonna use in our rice. We're gonna let that fry down just for a few minutes, maybe 3 to 4 minutes. Let it steam, release its own liquid. Now we're going with our thyme that we chopped and our pimento berries. Add it all together, let it steam for just a bit. I'm going to go in with a pinch of salt to assist in releasing all the liquids from the vegetables. And now, this is how I do my spinach, my Bhagi, or my Callaloo, along with a Chorai. This is how we do it. I fold it up and then I dice it up into small pieces. Don't worry about being perfect. As long as everything gets chopped, you're good. Now vegetables and seasonings been sweating out and releasing all that wonderful flavors. We're going with our Bhagi. I managed to get about 3 cups of Bhagi here. We're going to use 3 cups of Bhagi to 1 cup of rice. Mix that in well. And let it steam and release all the flavors. I'm gonna cover it down for a few minutes on low heat and let the magic happen. So it steamed down, released some liquids, and then it dried down a bit. And this is what we wanted. We wanted to fry a little bit in that and release all those liquids. Now we're going with our coconut milk. A cup and a half of coconut milk. Give it a good mix. And we're still cooking on low heat. And by now, the sun is gone. It's getting dark in the backyard. And now I can go in with my rice as well. Now we're going to continue to mix everything together and let all the flavor get absorbed with the rice. Give it a pinch of black pepper. And since I'm cooking for the kids, I'm not going to use any hot peppers. Feel free to use your hot pepper, any kind you like. This is the time to go on with your peppers. Now we're going to cover that down and let it cook some more. After a little bit of cooking and the coconut milk is absorbed into the rice, we're going to add a cup and a half of water. Just barely enough to cover the rice. We're going to mix it in well. Now we're going to cover it down and let it simmer some more and cook that rice. After about 10 minutes, we'll give it a stir. We're cooking on very low heat here. Now we're going to go in with a little bit more salt to taste. Keep in mind, guys, add your salts gradually as you taste and you cook and your food shrinks down. Add salt as needed towards the end of your dish. A little bit at first, taste, and add some more at the end. Just a tad bit of water, quarter cup, just to make sure that it's not gonna burn. Stir it in, cover it down for the last time, and let it steam and cook. So after about 5 more minutes, we're done. We're ready to plate up. Garnish with some tomatoes. And there you have it, folks. A delicious, simple, easy to make Bhagi rice done right at home in my backyard. You guys follow the recipe to have a delicious meal. Simple, easy, and healthy. Vegan Ital Bhagi rice. Hope you guys like it. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Try the recipe. And come back right here at Caribbean Ducks for more cooking like this. Thank you.